Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the week ahead. Get some insight with some guidance overall. See what's happening for this week coming up, the next 7 days. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, we're going to start off with a couple animal oracle messages to get a feel for what you can expect for this week ahead. Alright, we got the cards coming out. We have Scorpion energy. We also have the turtle and the beaver, okay? So there are some things that you're working through, resentments, angers, things that have left a bad taste in your mouth, people who have betrayed you, people who have done you wrong, done you dirty, something that you're working through, something that could even be triggered for you to look at this week, okay? And it's something that you're going to be working on. With the beaver, this is a bit of an emotional situation. Even with the turtle, this is something that maybe you've been kind of keeping to yourself, this anger, this hurt, this resentment that you've been holding on to, Aries. Whoever has fucked you over, because I kind of feel like someone really screwed with you, messed with you. It's something that you're trying to work through, but you may have kind of suppressed it or try to sweep it under the rug and try to pretend like it's not there, that you don't care, but deep down it's been kind of eating away at you. And so perhaps this week you're being triggered for some reason, or it's being brought up for you to deal with. That's the energy I'm picking up, so we're going to go with it. Let's pull some tarot cards and see what needs to come through. You know, healing is a slow journey. So be patient with yourself. Don't get frustrated with yourself. Tell me about the week ahead for Aries, the next 7 days. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell me about the week ahead for Aries for the next 7 days. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead for the next 7 days. Alright. We have the World. You can expect completion, this cycle to finally close out, clarity, a chance to get some shit off your chest. I like that a lot. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. We also have the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Devil. Oh, Nine of Swords reverse, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles, and Justice. You can expect the scales to be balanced this week. There will be justice. And I'm also seeing that things are working out in your favor, Aries. Things in your life that were unhealthy, that were toxic as fuck, that were draining, that caused you mental confusion, anguish, distress, any of that, you are finally getting the justice that you deserve. So whatever this devil energy is, you can tell him to go stick it. Stick it somewhere that it doesn't belong. All right, no, but with this devil, there was some sort of toxicity in your life, or there is, but it feels like it's kind of reaching its peak this week, or you're finally closing the door on this chapter once and for all, and you're moving to a time, I'm just rearranging the cards so that it makes sense, so that it fits here. You're moving to a time where there will be much more harmony, much more balance, much more peace, and good energy as well, support, stability, trust, all those things that you desire in your life, in your work life, in your relationships. This is where you're moving towards, where, you know, just feels like finally peace, right? After the chaos, peace comes after the chaos, okay? I'm seeing that you're getting new clarity, new perspective. You're also getting answers, or, you know, you're able to, like I said, some of you have the chance to speak your truth or get some shit off your chest. There's definitely an opportunity here opening up for you to bring balance or bring justice to this situation that you have been experiencing, like unfairness, inequality, shitty treatment, shitty behavior, something that you maybe have been tied to or deeply affected. You're finally like, this is being brought to a head. Like, I just, got the imagery of, like, like a pimple when it has a white head and it's like, it's about to pop. Ugh, disgusting imagery, but that's the imagery I got from that. But it's like, all right, it's reaching its peak and then it's eased, and it's like, okay, kind of like a volcano, right? Eruption, it erupts, it's crazy, it's chaotic, and then it's like, okay, it's calm, ground's fertile, things can grow now, there's room. So that's like very interesting energy that you're dealing with this week. Feels intense. I feel like there's something closing out. Let's start clarifying. Let me swap decks. Let me use this vice versa deck. All right, tell me about the World for Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days. What is coming to an end here? Can you tell me about the world for Aries for the next 7 days? This is something that you'll be like talking about years and years down the line. Like, this will be a story that you'll tell, or like, you know, lessons that you've learned from this experience. I feel like you can be able to like share them with people. Yeah, look at this, 6 of Cups coming out along with the Magician and Justice. Like, I'm picking up on this energy that you'll be able to like tell people your experience and help them so that they don't go through what you did. We have the 6 of Cups, the Magician, and Justice. Like, hey, learn from my mistakes. Here's the lesson. Don't do what I did. Like, that's kind of what I feel from this. You are coming out a winner here. I'm seeing that you're manifesting a positive outcome. Whatever happens, Aries, you come up top. You have the upper hand. And even just like, there is energy of you guys looking back, revisiting something, revisiting the past, or looking back at some past times. We have Gemini energy with the Lover's backside, the 7 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups, as well as the Sun. You've gotten some sort of clarity, or something that's like allowed you to finally like close the door on this once and for all. There was some sort of loss you may have experienced. This may have been about some sort of commitment, relationship, partnership. Something about this though was unrequited, and yeah, it was disappointing, even devastating, heartbreaking. But you know what? You got massive clarity. And you had some realizations about this, and you ended up turning things around. So I love that for you. We have Libra energy coming out twice, double confirmation, with the Justice card coming out twice. Let's take a look into this Devil and see what is this Devil about. All right, tell me about the Devil for for Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus. You may have personal planets in Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Tell me about the Devil for Aries for the week ahead, the next 7 days. Oh, wow. 2 of Cups. So this for some could have been a relationship that you're involved with, or someone in your, like, we did have the Lovers come out, right? So for some that could have been like a commitment, marriage, someone that you were in a relationship with. Tell me the Devil for Aries. For some, business partnership. 5 of Pentacles. Death. Hell yeah. Hangman. 3 of Pentacles. 7 of Swords backside. So this Devil is clarifying a relationship that came to an end, right? You went through that loss, that 5 of Cups, and I can't remember what else came out, but you realized it was a blessing in disguise, basically. Some sort of relationship came to an end. You still felt tied to them in some sort of way, or like, you know, feeling like blocked, left out in the cold, no communication, maybe lack of answers, lack of clarity. You felt stagnant. You even felt stuck to this or tied to this in some sort of way. And, you know, you could have been asking other people's opinions on like, how should I have handled this situation? Like, you know, trying to get opinions from other people, seeking guidance from other people, even with the 3 of Pentacles coming out here. But with the Hangman this side, there's like people in the distance, and then in the 3 of Pentacles, I always see like, you know, seeking out advice. Then we have the Death card and the 7 of Swords. So there is like this energy coming through where you're coming up with a plan to detach yourself from this toxicity. Yeah, you made some sort of choice. Because the 2 of Cups is all about choices, about your relationships. And then in the 7 of Swords backside, you can see that there's 2 swords at the bottom, right? On each side. So I see like you made a choice to walk away, or you made a choice to like no longer wait on someone. Like for some, you were waiting on someone who maybe ghosted you or blocked you. You were hoping that maybe they were going to come back around, that they would apologize, or like you guys could work through this or whatever. And you were waiting on someone. And then you realize, like, you know what? Fuck this. Or like, you know. But anyways, whatever this toxicity is, it is coming to an end. We have Death coming out. So this ending, major ending. And then even with the World, right? So this is finished. This is done. This is over with. Finished. Goodbye. Door slammed. Not going back. Learn from my mistakes. Like, that's what you're telling someone. Like, now, as you've gone through this experience, later on, whether this is like couple months from now, a couple of years from now, if someone in your life tells you about a situation that reminds you of this experience, you'll be like, listen up, I went through something similar to you, and this is what happened, and this is what I did, and how I recommend steer clear from this, or do this, or like, you know, you'll have the advice. That's the energy of the turtle. You have the advice. You'll be able to teach others from your experience, and you'll be able to help others that are going through something that you are currently going through. So this experience is gonna help other people in a way. Like, although you got a shitty end of the stick, it was shit, it was trash, you didn't deserve it. The positive is you have so much insight and experience from this situation that later on you'll be able to help people who are going through something similar. So you'll be able to make some sort of difference in other people's lives because of this experience. So, you know, I like to see that. I like to see the positive in that. Let's take a look into the Eight of Wands, see what you're moving towards. For some, this can represent communication, but let's get some clarity before I speak up on that. Talking about the Eight of Wands for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For the week ahead, talking about this Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For the week ahead. Alright, Ace of Cups coming out. Okay, Two of Swords, and we also have Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So there is some sort of Six of Wands, hold on, Magician, and Five of Cups backside, Eight of Wands, double confirmation. Okay. There is some sort of communication coming in, and you'll have a choice to make. So we have this Knight of Cups coming in with the Ace of Cups. I feel like this is unexpected, to be honest. Just because the Ace of Cups, this is like on the backside, this is like nighttime energy. So it's kind of like hidden or unexpected. Like you didn't really see this coming. Something's coming in. Whoever this is, could be coming from an Aries, fire energy, more masculine energy. I'm just saying, you might have a lot of attention on you, Aries, just saying. We'll talk about that after, but there is someone coming in with an offering to start some sort of relationship with you, or to grow some sort of connection, an emotional connection with you. And you'll be left with the choice here with the Two of Swords. And whatever you end up choosing, there could be some indecision, right? There could be some indecision when it comes to giving this individual a chance. But whatever you end up choosing, Aries, creates change. Now, at the bottom, we had Six of Wands with the Emperor. So, you know, you may have a lot of attention on you, or a lot of pursuers, or a lot of people who see you, who are aware of you, who know of you. And because you're the Emperor, like you're at like top energy, and I feel like there's a lot of people who can't really reach you, but they're well aware of you. And I feel like that Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups energy is one of the people in the Six of Wands who's aware of you. So maybe the reason why you're hesitant is because you're not sure of this person's intentions. They kind of feel a little shady, or a little bit mysterious, or just kind of like, I don't know, this person's trying to keep it low key, and you're like, why are you acting so like shady? You know? Someone feels a little shady. And I do have to point out, in the Two of Swords backside, we see the full moon. So trust your intuition, trust your gut instincts. This also does talk about illumination, but it can also be representing secrets. So if there are any secrets, expect that to be illuminated. Your intuition will be picking up on the vibes. If something feels a little bit off, you better trust that instinct, right? You know better now. Apply that wisdom you've gone through from these past experiences, whatever that devil was, right? Remember what you just went through, Aries. You moved on from that. You broke away from that devil. Great. But now there's something else coming in, and something feels a little bit off. Something does feel a little bit off. And I'm not a huge fan of this side of the Six of Wands, you know? Like, this talks about attention, but it's not all, like, of the best attention. Or there could be, like, yeah, it just feels... in my gut, it feels kind of like off-putting in a way. And then even when we look at the Five of Cups to the Eight of Wands, like I said, this feels unexpected. how he has his back turned to the Eight of Wands, and there's like this unexpected, almost, and you see the Pegasus in the corner of the Eight of Wands, how this feels very like sweet talk, you know? So this Knight of Cups coming in with their cup and their knight in shining armor, and they see that you're down with the Five of Cups. They see that you maybe you've gone through some sort of loss, you broke away from something toxic, you're kind of feeling vulnerable right now, and so someone's now trying to swoop in and promise you the world and have all this sweet talk, trying to like take advantage of your weakness in a way, or like, and not that you're weak, Aries, but you know, you're in like this vulnerable place right now. You've just gone through some sort of loss, or you've went through some sort of toxicity, and you're going through some sort of endings, and so of course you're gonna feel much more sensitive. I'm feeling like you're very sensitive. Not that you're weak, you're very sensitive to the energies around you, and someone's like coming in because they can sense that. I feel like whoever's coming in could be a bit of like an energy vampire, or like I don't know, something, it's just doesn't sit right with me. Like, it feels convenient for them in a way. It feels convenient for them. So we'll see. Could be part of this Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. We'll see. Let's take a look into that. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles for Aries. Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords for Aries for the week ahead. Page of Pentacles, thank you. In hindsight, that's what I'm feeling. In hindsight. Now that you look back at this experience, whatever this toxicity is that you left behind, because we have the Eight of Cups and even the Tower, right? So unexpected change, shakeup of a foundation. You realize someone's intentions weren't pure. You realize someone was maybe up to no good. Anyway, so you look back at whatever you walked away from. You look back with a new perspective. Like, you see the red flags that you may have dismissed or you didn't see when you're in the thick of it. Again, like, I'm picking up on that energy. You know better now. You know better now. Chariot, backside. You can leave this in the past. The Star and the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're leaving that in the past, babes. You are like, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I've learned my lesson. No need to harp on it. No need to, keep dragging this in to my life anymore, obsessing over what has happened. I'm gonna move on from this. I'm gonna move towards some sort of wish fulfillment. So yeah, I'm seeing like you're leaving that in the past. For some, that communication that came in with the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups, maybe that was from that devil, right? I'm just saying, this could apply. Not for everyone, of course, but maybe whoever you broke away from, that devil energy that you left behind, or you disconnected from, you detached from, maybe you got ghosted, someone left you out in the cold, you were left waiting, then you're deciding, fuck it, I don't want it anymore, I'm moving forward. Then as you were like, fuck it, I'm moving on from this, that energy came back because they could tell that you didn't want them anymore, so they hit you up because they were like, oh, where's Aries at? I don't feel their energy, I don't feel their connection. Let me see if the door is still open, if I can still reach Aries. That Knight of Cups with the Ace of Cups was the person that you left behind because you were tired of the games. They came back around because you were no longer there and that you had moved on, and they're like, wait, I didn't think Aries was going to move on from me. So they come back around trying to offer you this good old sweetness and trying to lure you back into the same old traps, the same old toxicity cycles. And so you were like, indecisive, I don't really trust this, I get a bad vibe from this. So I'm assuming, Aries, I'm assuming because we have the Wheel of Fortune, which represents change, you're moving forwards, you're not going backwards. You know better now, right? In hindsight, you know better now. You've learned the lessons, you've reflected on the situation. There's a little bit of hurt, resentment, whatever, but you see things differently now. You look at the red flags, and so this person comes back around wanting to work things out, but you already know better, and you're like, sorry, but it's too late. You get to give them the justice or their karma in a way with Ace of Pentacles and justice. In some sort of way, you're bringing justice to the situation, or like bringing them their karma, dishing out karma on a plate, serving it on a platter. Oh my god, I'm so sorry that took me a minute to put the pieces together, but that's the energy I'm picking up on, Pisces. Not Pisces, sorry. What the hell? Who am I talking to? Maybe you're dealing with a Pisces, or you may have certain placements in Pisces. But let's take a look at this Ace of Pentacles Justice to wrap this up. So sorry that took a minute for me to click, Aries, but that's the message. It's like you're giving this person their karma, you're dishing out their karma on a platter. All right, Ace of Pentacles and Justice for Aries regarding the situation. The Queen of Swords, no remorse, none of that. We have the Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, both backside. King of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Death, and the Ten of Wands. You're handing back their shit. You're like, here you go. You can take it back. I don't want to carry it anymore. You can have it. And then you turn your back. This is an opportunity to basically give them the shit they gave you. Interesting. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, both backside. I feel like you'll be able to turn your back from this. And you're also embodying more of a masculine energy, which is all about action. Eight of Pentacles, Death, Scorpio energy, and the Ten of Wands. You're laying this to rest. But before you lay this to rest, you are returning their shit on a platter. Oh my god, Aries. And it feels like it's just like falling right into your lap. You know, you are willing to just let this go and move forward with your life and just lay this to rest. And then things happened. This landed right in your lap, and you have the opportunity to give them a little taste of their own medicine in a way. So have fun with it, I would say have fun with it, Aries. You're also very protected. We do have the sun backside at the bottom of the deck. I always see this as heavy protection with the fence around, and there's guards hanging around, standing on the fence, So I feel like there's a lot of spiritual protection around you, as well as just setting those intentions, saying little prayers, and imagining a white light around you, or a bubble around you, a shield, energetically, nothing can harm you. So definitely keep that in mind, protect your energy. But I feel this is falling right into your lap to bring justice to this situation, and it feels good. So I hope you found this helpful and insightful, Aries. If you did, let me know in the comments below. If you want to follow me over on my other social media, I do have Instagram and TikTok, both at Jadestone Tarot. You can find me over there, and I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in the next one. Take care.